Everybody is asleep. It's still Cat House Tarot. I've already shuffled. No, Wonton. So to speak. There's entirely too much of that going on. Okay. Give me just a moment. And we're ready. Okay, Donna. Today is Monday sometime. March 9th, 10th, I don't know when it is. It's my youngest son's birthday. And today you are struggling with leading and stepping out in front. I mean, not struggling, that's your energy. You're a natural born leader. You're doing, and you're communicating, you're giving orders. You're telling people what's what. 8 of Wands, lots of communication. What you are struggling with is fear and a low sense of self-worth. Page of Pentacles. You feel you're not asking anything of anybody else that you wouldn't expect of yourself, okay? But Donna, you see the problem here is that you ain't no half-asser. And when you do something, it's not 100%, it's 125%. And most people aren't used to operating like that. And if they do, they can't do it for long. So maybe you need to back up cracking that whip. I know. But you got to do that. And you got to... you're afraid that you're afraid of your leadership. You don't have faith in yourself. So you're acting like a natural born leader, but really you don't feel it. So you're faking it until you make it, pretty much. But you're afraid, am I being too hard on him? Am I being too hard on him? Is this the right way to go? You can't ask anybody. Because it would... if you're wrong, it would reveal your faulty reasoning. Boundaries. Stay in your own business. You're trying to do it on your own. There's the Tower. Are you creating your Tower because of your ego, fear/ego prevents you from revealing yourself as a victimhood? Take responsibility. It was your fault. You ran off half-cocked. You didn't have all the information. And it was a bad choice. Bad choice. Well, you're still stepping up and out in front. Maybe you did take the responsibility, and you're the leader of the cleanup crew, basically. Leading the cleanup crew. Don't force others into this, you can't do that. You put up your guard. You thought you was protected. Man, I'm getting different stories. Let me just flip it. Imagination. Take a picture. Turn off the alarm. That's how you see yourself. Stop making it everybody else's fault. You've got big dreams. You be you. The Knight of Wands. Break through. Be bold. And the Wheel of Fortune. Donna, you may not even see this because this is just, it's like I can't read. Okay. Having said that, Melissa, I give you permission to say as you would. Leading. You don't know what you're doing. You're afraid you don't know what you're doing. You're in the lead, but you're afraid you don't know what you're doing. Two sides. What's on the outside is stepping up, good communication. What's on the inside is a low sense of self-worth and fear. Afraid to face the fear. There's the tower's coming. There's the tower. Great change. Stop reaping you. Just stay out of it. I don't get this. Victimhood. Take responsibility. Something bad happened. You had a part in it. And there's only so far you can... The excuse of you were just doing what you were told. Just doing what I was told. How much does that absolve you of it? You need to create some boundaries and stop just doing what you were told. And I think you listened to some bad advice, because your self-value is so low you wouldn't have acted on your own. But you're listening to bad advice, and it's just a steady decline. And you need to step up. And there you are stepping up, because you didn't mean for this to happen. You were just trying to fake it till you made it, and you didn't know that you were getting bad advice. But then at a point you do, but you still, it's not your fault, so you're just taking orders. But there's a point when you do become accountable, and there you are stepping up, even though you feel like you don't know what you're doing. And for a while now, because you were just doing what you were told by your protector, yeah? And you've been withdrawing from this for a while now, but you just didn't know how to get out of it, because you were trapped there, having to defend yourself against your protector. As the tower falls, and in the future, here's your star. Your imagination, you get the big picture. For a while now, you've been seeing that was coming down around you, and you were trapped in it, but you were just doing what you were told, and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Okay, well, you've arrived at that point of, oh my God. You've arrived at that action point. Right after this. It comes right after this. And that's where you are. And you got the big picture. As horrifying as it may be, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's too late. It's too late to worry. I was just doing what I was told. Turn off the alarm. Guilting yourself isn't going to help. You've known for a long time now. You withdrew. You withdrew all your resources and your investment and everything, protecting yourself against your protector, and you've just spiritually outgrown it. And this isn't going to help anymore. You're in the action part of it, which is the 4 cups, reaching for the higher cup. You want something more. You've outgrown this. You've outgrown this restriction. You've outgrown the ability to say, well, I was just doing what I was told. You yourself can see that it doesn't cut it with you anymore. Because you got big dreams, right? And you want what you're owed in the 7 of Pentacles. You didn't ever sign up for this hokey pokey bullshit taking you down the wrong path. You've known for a long time that it wasn't your path, and you've known for a long time that this is not really cutting it, and now you're at the action moment where you do something different about reaping your harvest. Either you're going to have to stand up for yourself and promote your own plan, reroute your next harvest. What's your next harvest going to be like? Are you going to do this again? Okay, you're getting ready to start again, and you've got big dreams. So you're going to put your effort and your resources into something that's going to give back at anyway. Because this is not doing it for you. 4 Cups. Now your hopes and your fears, significance, you be you. The Knight of Wands, that's an immature flame on that maybe... I just watched a very interesting video about... It was Carl Jung and the psychology of women's immaturity. It's not long. It's about 25 minutes if you want to check it out. It was interesting. This is an immature energy. This is an immature flame on, a young Karen. All right? The best intentions lead the road to hell. You're rushing down the road, flaming on, and your flame on, your tiny look at me, is setting fire to other people's lives as you rush by. Okay? And that can be good or bad. Okay? You want to manage that. You want to control your emotions. You want to control the effect that you have on other people. And if you can do all that, I also say that this is a great card. This is flaming youth, set the world on fire. Okay? The moment of inspiration, the moment of creation, the act of flaming on, the epiphany, the second that an idea is born. And you should be you and focus into that and stop burning other people's lives up, right? Take responsibility for your, what's that line in Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility or whatever. Well, you've got to I can tell you right now, in this immaturity and this creative flame on, if you don't take control of yourself, someone will come along who will. And it's probably going to be toward their benefit. You know, there's a lot of potential there. There is a lot of creativity, life force there. And maybe you got a low sense of self-esteem though. So you need to, before you can do anything, you need to really get a grip on your idea of who you think you are. And then you need to get a grip on the idea, the realization that that's not you at all. Okay, it comes in layers. It's okay to move slow. I would like to repeat at this moment something I said from yesterday's reading. I went to bed thinking about it. It's okay to be a fool. I just want to leave that there. It's okay to be a fool. Everyone is a fool. It's learning. The Wheel of Fortune here, we got breakthrough, be bold. You're going to have to take a chance. You're going to have to be bold, and now is the time. And that's the perfect energy to do it in. Just realize, too, you can be seen as an asshole by others. You might need to hear the other person for a second. Let them finish their sentence in the middle of your paragraphs. Okay? Try to balance it out. You're gushing forward, right? And all this creativity is just leaping out and all these ideas, right? But for the other person, it may be experienced as a flood, and maybe they don't swim that much. Maybe they can't get away to get a breather. You're quite intense. Okay? Good intentions and everything. Gonna save the world. Very intense. And when I know my favorite word is no. It's a protective thing. You know, it protects me from that energy, which will often, just as often as it goes good, can go bad. And it is only time and age that has taught me that, right? And this was also something in a reading not too long ago, to be the comfort is the addiction. Don't be so walled in protecting the comfort that you have that you say no to a crazy opportunity that you've learned to say no to. See it. That's coming. There's something coming. Get control of yourself so that you can see accurately what's going around outside of you and inside of you. Something comes. Something unusual. An unusual opportunity for an unusual person in an unusual spot. In any other way, in any other person, any other scenario, this wouldn't work. And for some reason, something unusual is coming that only you could make work. And it could work for you greatly. Like the answer you've been looking for, okay? Something like that. But you have to see it in the right way. Okay. I'm going to stop here. This is still confusing to me. I'm not, well, let me look. I feel like that might almost have been okay. I got out the point that I was supposed to, but I'm still confused, and I'm afraid that if I clarify too much, my confusion will confuse you. Show me Donna's fear and self-worth. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Was it me? Dot, you've been killing yourself to get this for a long time now, and you're still blaming yourself because it didn't work out. It's not your bad effort, okay? You've got to see this. You have no self-worth, and rather than put the blame where it should be, you're going to keep on blaming yourself, and that's why you're dead, but you'd still do it one more time because you feel like it's your fault. It's not. You were betrayed. Five of Pentacles. And it lessened you in your own eyes. You feel like it's your fault. There's a choice ahead of you now. Are you still going to go this route? Here. All right. The Tower falls, but you were just doing what you were told. You were just minding your business. Not your fault. Not your fault because you put in all this work, okay? You were betrayed. You put in all this work. The tower still falls. Not your fault. You were just doing what you were told. But you could probably stop putting all this in a while back because you've been knowing. You feel me? So how much of this betrayal is your own fault? Ooh, an uncomfortable question. Take responsibility. The Hierophant. There's the law and order. You were just doing what you were told. That's the way it was supposed to be, too. You don't question this man. You do what you're told. That is the way it's supposed to be. And no one will be accountable for that either. Page of Sword again. I'm right. You're just now. You felt it. A thoughts you didn't have sentences for, an awareness you weren't allowed to think, the unbelievable hardship of having a new an original thought, a thought you didn't run by someone else first, a thought you didn't get approval for, a banned thought, a thought that wasn't approved, that you came to see as truth. Oh, cognitive dissonance is born. Okay. Then you sit around like a crock pot. You're thinking about it. Oh, and it's hard because you don't know how to think. Thick gravy. Yes. Yes. Okay. But you're trying to take responsibility for it, which means your idea of responsibility is to stop helping them. Your idea of responsibility in the relationship is that you were just doing what you were told and you're helping them as they're going. I mean, the boat's sinking, but you're still in the ship. I don't know how else to put that. You were just doing what you were told. You were fulfilling, you were fulfilling your role in this relationship. And they betrayed you. You gave the most in your role in this relationship. They betrayed you, and now you have a choice. But you still don't believe in yourself. Show me how to stay in my own business. Queen of Pentacles. They can't take that away from you. That's what you need to realize. Is they cannot, their only power over you is that you don't realize who you are. Once you realize that, it's over. There's the Tower. The Chariot. It's time to go. Queen of Swords. Not too fucking happy. Pretty clear about why. For a while now. Show me the Four of Pentacles. Defending. It almost killed you. You had to withdraw. Because, I mean, it's just killing you spiritually. Trapped there. With the King of Cups. Who's toxic. And the Knight of Wands. Again, another threesome. Trapped in it. Protector becomes your abuser. It's dysfunctional. To be there with both of them is a no-win situation whatsoever and resulted in the Ten of Swords. All you can do is withdraw in the camp of the enemy. The Star. Oh, did you see that pop out? The Hermit. That's the way. That's the way to the Star. Withdraw from the Emperor. Didn't we have these two cards here yesterday? Give me one more. Withdraw from the Emperor. Become the man that you wanted to marry. I don't know what to tell you. You've got the light. You've got the ability. You've got all the stability that you give him credit for. You don't need him. You don't need his approval. You don't need to run the shit by him. I mean, sure, do it if you like. Don't do it because he said. Right? There's a difference. There's a difference. If you can't do what you want with your money, there's a problem. Okay, I said it. Now show me the Four of Cups. It's too late to worry about the guilt now. It's time to be moving on. The Tower. The Tower falls. You could have salvaged. You could have done damage control way back. You didn't because you were just doing what you were told. Here comes the betrayal. You have no accountability for it either, but that comes later because you were just doing what you were told. And as you grow into a person who thinks for themselves, you're going to have to unspell yourself. It's some side. Yeah. Turn off the guilt. The Tower falls. The confusion will clear. Opportunities open up once you let this toxic situation go. Forgive yourself. You will be much happier when this is done. Forgive yourself for that too. Turn off the guilt for knowing that you don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Yeah, you don't want to do this anymore. So many other things you could be doing. Happiness you could be feeling. And you feel guilty about not wanting them. You feel guilty because you're not invested in it anymore. There's the Devil. You got big dreams. Seven of Pentacles. Your effort with the Devil. Addiction, comfort, a goal, an ego. You'll prove them wrong. You're still holding on to that grudge. You are. They did something. Death, upside down. The Devil's helping you hold on to that grudge because it keeps this toxic relationship functioning, which is just pure misery for everyone that's involved. Everyone. And as long as you look, he's just got his finger in there, right? Little one bad apple spoils the bunch. One bad thought. He just wants to hold you back. This is his last chance. If he can keep you in there, he can keep you anchored. I have had this card over and over and over, the Two of Pentacles, like the big role shift, right? Like first it started out as John stays home and Martha goes to work, and a role shift that way, like, and Dad too, Mr. Mom. We went through all these stages. But and it doesn't matter to the Devil. As long as he can keep you down, he succeeds at keep down in any way. Down as the servant that wants out of the relationship, down as the breadwinner. As long as the devil can keep this toxic relationship functioning, going around and around, then he can keep you from your dreams. The only way to get to your dreams is to stop holding off the end of this relationship. That is my opinion. Significance. The immature. You want to be who you can be. You want to flame on. There's the magician. It's all you've ever wanted, was to be the you that you can be. The world, you're going to do it. The opportunity comes. They'll be all right. Life is for the living. You're going to get out, you're going to start living life again, and you're going to get friends and lovers and memories of your own. Families of your own. Show me the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Breakthrough. Show me the odd opportunity. Queen of Cups. Something that you love to do. Do what you love. Your low sense of self-worth is holding you back, but you're willing to put in all the work to get there. I mean, you're humble. Improve your sense of your own self-value. Don't let other people take advantage of you while you're doing what you love. High Priestess tells me that you know what I'm saying. The Sun. It's right. Don't let people you love take advantage of you. Show me the communication. Step out in front. That's a role shift too that I was talking about. But I think what it is you're just like, I don't want to do either one of them. Show me the communication. Is Knight of Cups. God Almighty, the Knight of Cups. That could be the grudge that you've been waiting, the communication you've been waiting, the admission you've been waiting for. But you need to take your own. Neither one of you are being accountable. I don't see it coming from him. And the accountability, you need to be accountable to yourself. This guy don't even know who you are. You were just doing what you were told. He never made you do anything. He just let you. Love bombing. Communication, love bombing. Oh, the moon upside down. Revealing something comes to light. Do you get it? Does Donna get the communication? There's a flipper in there. Ooh, there's a couple. 8 of Swords. You're all tied up in it. They want a second chance. There's no the lovers. Keep your boundaries. Okay, look. This is all the flippers. Do you remember before I come across these, what I said was, do you get that communication, that admission? Because here's the Knight of Cups, which is a communication, a heartfelt communication. And you've been waiting for it here about what you're worth. Something comes to light. And I was like, does he speak up? Does he fess up? Does he acknowledge anything? And then I got derailed over here about how you're not doing it either. Let's go back up here. Because the next question after that was all these flipped cards, which was you're all tied up in your head over that because you're taking responsibility. You're seeing your own part in it and how you did it to yourself. Meanwhile, here comes dude with a request for a reunion with the lovers. He wants to get back together. But then here Spirit suggests that you keep your boundaries, because nowhere in all of this does he fess up. Nowhere. Star on the bottom. You keep your boundaries. Keep your boundaries. All right. Now we'll do it. I guess it's all right. I felt really confused in I feel like I do a bad job when I feel confused. Like I can't make it make sense to me, and therefore it's gobbledygook. But sometimes when I watch it back, I see it differently. So I try to drive down the middle. Lily, spiritual love, and sorrow over a loss. You love these toxic people. And you lovingly say, I see you. And then the Earth Fairy, you're going back to basics. Your perception has changed and you are much more grounded than you were when you began. And you're interested in law and order, and you've stepped up. You stepped up into a leader's position. This is king. You stepped up into the leader's position, even though you feel like you don't know what you're doing. So you're faking it till you make it, but you've got a steady foundation, and you have different perception, and you're going to be fine. I should have looked at this way back. The Lovers is on your mind, and openness. You wish. You're going to take control over the mayhem that you could have done damage control about. You should have. Dude is not. It's like an avalanche into hell. You've got to do something. So you're going to stand up and you're going to do something. I don't know what. You're going to be okay. You're open. If anybody else would like to make a fucking effort, that'd be great. Right now, you're doing what you got to do. Yeah. Okay, let's do a yes or no question. Where in the hell? How was I doing that? 10. I always forget when I look down in here. Okay, purple's 8, green is 10. Okay, so you got 6, 7, 8. I suspect these green dice. Like are they some sort of magic trick dice? I don't know. I don't know. But I've always found them to be a little bit funny. Yeah, okay. I'm going to upload this and clean up. I can't believe it's so quiet. Bye.